Hey there, Rick Cassani with Advanced AV and Automation. I'm out here in Fullbrook where we've got 2 homes being wired. While we were working on our star ceiling earlier this week, my guys were also wiring this home and the one next to it. So I'm just going to do a little brief walkthrough on one of them, let you know just what it is that we do here. In fact, I'm going to go to this one because the generator is running on that other one. So these both homes are maybe about 4,000 or 5,000 square feet. We're wiring for full audio and video distribution. We wire for networking, security. What else do we wire for here? Camera systems. In fact, let's see at the front door. We've got a camera wired up there in that gray box. Anyway, this is the homes, this is the work we do. Real brief, there's the family room. It has a TV drop over the fireplace. We do run conduits down to where the cabinetry would be in case they want to put any local DVD players or something. But then we also have a conduit that goes up into the attic so that we can, if we need to ever pass some wires down to this location, either here or to there, we have a path that goes there. It's just the master bedroom, and I'm just going to give a brief overview of some of these rooms. This is our, all of our TV drops look like this. We typically run 2 Cat 6 and a coax to every TV location. We do, we have our speakers up in the ceiling, glass breaks by the window. That's about it. And that's pretty much the same thing in all the bedrooms. You'll see that we have TV drops that look exactly the same. 2 Cat 6 and a coax at every TV location. If they're low, then they go down there. We block it with a 2x4 because this house will have 8-inch or 10-inch baseboards. Stuff like the outdoors, we do outdoor TVs. So you'll see this wall, same thing. We've got a 2 Cat 6 and a coax. We usually leave the box hanging and a little piece of conduit because this particular wall will have stone, so it's going to be sticking out about a good 6 inches. So we don't want our wires to get pinched if we have to pull them or push them back into the wall. We use that conduit sleeve. Otherwise, if we didn't do that, they'd get set in the mortar and we'd never be able to push them back into the wall. The ceiling has speaker drops in here as well. This particular home has a casita, right? It has a second, where is it? Has a second outbuilding back there. It's got a full garage, another living room and a bathroom and closet and a living space for mother-in-law or guests or whatever. But we have to get wires over there. So in this case, what we do is the builder has dropped a conduit for us here, and that conduit goes all the way across into the casita. What we've done is we run 2 coaxes. Let me get here behind here. We run 2 coaxes, 6 Cat 6, and 2 16 4-conductor speaker wires, as well as extra security wires, and a conduit all the way down to here, this little junction box. But we also have our wires going into this conduit. So we don't have any cuts. These wires go from the rack closet all the way down to here and keep going, where they go all the way to the casita uncut. So we have a one continuous run. I prefer that. The fewer junctions and splices we have, the better. So this comes all the way over to here, and then we have our structured wiring panel in here where all the wires come into here and terminate. So they come up that conduit and into here. Electricians still need to run me some power in here, but then then we have a path back through the conduit. If they ever want to add something in this casita, I have a path back from here all the way to the house and back up to the rat closet. So I don't want to get caught with a homeowner asking me, hey, can we do something? And then I'm stuck saying, nope, we didn't account for that. So then real quick, I just go to the rat closet, which is in this case upstairs in the game room. So we're actually working on that right now. This is our rat closet. We bring all our wires in from the ceiling. I prefer ceiling drops so that when we do put a rack inside this closet, the wires will come down and then they'll coil back up and come into the top of the rack. And so as we pull the rack out and push it back in, gravity just lets a loop form. We used to bring our wires down low out of the floor or out of the baseboard height, but what happened is, like we see now, it would rest on the floor and try to push the rack back. It gets all bound up and the wheels push against the bundle and it's a pain in the neck. So we always do our bundles now from the ceiling. And then that is the security wiring there. What we're doing now is just drilling some holes. So we're going to run a conduit out to the garage. Can never have too much conduit, in my opinion. Anytime we can get from, like there's that family room, we have conduit going to the attic. We have attic conduit going from the garage to the attic, which ultimately means that we can get from the casita to the garage and the garage to the attic and the attic to here. Then we have pathways back to this rat closet from multiple spots. And then we also have 2 locations on the exterior that we've stuck conduit out. So if they have to run something outdoors, they build a new structure, years from now, we have a path outside. If they want to get fiber to the house down the road, we have a way to get that into the house as well. So conduit. It's cheap and it saves you a lot of headaches down the road. Anyway, that's it. Speaking of conduit, there's a roll of it now. So anyway, more conduit. That's it. We'll have this one done. The other one we did yesterday, we will have this house done in about 2 more hours. And then I've got about 3 more to do, including a 13,000 footer, about a 10,000 footer, and they're about to break ground on that 28,000. So all in a day's work, I guess. Anyway, that's it. Hope we can do something for you. Rick Cassani, Advanced AV and Automation. Over and out.